Hello everyone, how you all doing? Your mum loves me here. Thanks for tuning in. What we're going to do today is I'm going to bring you up to date, up to speed on what I've been up to for the last couple of weeks, why I haven't posted as many videos as I'd like to, and I'm sure you'd like me to, and let you know what the future holds. Well, what we'll start off with is probably the biggest thing that's happened. I parted ways with the clan I was in for a few years, the Legendary Lions. It was an amicable split, I believe. There's no bad blood feelings either way. It's just people sometimes have to leave to grow. I've started my own clan, Bulldog Esports, and we are pretty amazing. We've gone from 3 members to 22, I think we've got now, in about 3 weeks. We've won 2 clan wars. We're up to level 17. Well, we smashed 2 clan wars, didn't win it. We annihilated everyone. On 2 clan wars, we're up to level 17. The clan KD something silly like 1.8, 66% win rate or something like that. And it's a good place to be. I like the people that are there. People are always adding to our numbers, and if you feel you've got what it takes, go to the website at the bottom and fill in the application form, and we'll see if you're good enough. Other thing that's happened is I've started Twitch. I had to think then, and it's all right. I'm having problems, so if anyone out there is a bit of a Twitch genius, please help me. My streaming looks amazing, like the quality of it. People were saying, yeah, it's great until I start, and then it's just a little bit slow. It's like there's a little bit too much of a delay when not between what I'm saying and what I'm doing, but the gameplay just seems to go a little bit slow. I've changed the frames per second, I've changed the upload speed, I've changed the quality that I'm doing it in, and it persists. It doesn't change. I've got a good computer, 10 meg upload speed, so it shouldn't be something that I'm sort of experiencing. So if anyone's got any ideas apart from that, I'm using XSplit and a PVR2, then please let me know, because I would like to know. And if you've got a moment, come by the stream. I stream most nights. I'll put a link below. And let me know what you think, because it's always appreciated. As you know, with anyone starting out, everyone starts from somewhere, and you need people to tell you where you're going wrong, because that's the only way you're ever going to get better. And I treat all criticisms like that, so don't think we're going to get in an argument about it or anything like that, or I feel hurt. I need to know these things because everyone wants to improve at the end of the day. So that's that. Then what's happened this week is I bought an Xbox One. It's my birthday coming up, so I thought I'd treat myself, and I bought an Xbox One because I wanted to see what the fuss is about. Now, last night I was asked by one of my friends what my opinion on it was, and I think he asked me because he knows I'm not one of these fanboys out there. I don't care what anything is, as long as it's the best. I just want the best stuff I can have. I don't care who makes it, to be honest. I just want it to be good. I want an enjoyable gaming experience. So if I can, the only thing I want to do was buy anything Tottenham, you know what I mean? But apart from that, I'd buy anything if it meant I had a better gaming experience. And anyone who knows me knows that's true. Money generally isn't too much of an object. But so anyway, they asked me what I thought of it, and I started to explain, but it was taking up too many words, so I thought I'd do this video. I'm not going to show pictures of them because you can just Google it. There's no point in seeing images of what they look like. You know what an Xbox One looks like. You know what a PlayStation looks like. First thing that I'll probably talk about the Xbox more because I've already got the PlayStation. So the differences I noticed was in Call of Duty Ghosts, the hit recognition is a million times better. Like, you actually feel like you're hitting them. I don't think there's been a time when I've gone no, or like I've been too annoyed about it. Any time I missed, I knew it was my fault for missing, for example. However, it feels a little bit sluggish. I've had to up my the control-y thing, which the name has escaped me at the minute. Sensitivity. I've had to increase my sensitivity by 3. So that's the best way I can explain the difference there, sort of thing. I've had to, like I said, increase it by 3, so it does just feel slower. Maybe that's why the hit recognition seems better, because it feels slower. Maybe it's not. Graphically wise, it's not much difference, to be honest. Round the edges of things maybe are a little bit blockier, possibly on the Xbox, but not massively. I just once or twice thought, that don't look like it's been finished off as well. The colours are brighter though. The loads, I know you don't play the load screens, but the load screens look better. The colours are more vibrant. So that's that. Either way, it's not going to, you know what I mean, change your life one way or the other. The controllers, to me, controllers are a big thing because you hold them a lot. You know what I mean? They're important. The Xbox controller feels a million times better than the PlayStation one. People are going to go, it's not. What I'm talking about is build make. I'm not talking about the way it fits in your hand or nothing like that, because that's going to be different for people with different size hands. I appreciate that. I'm just talking the build make. If you hold them together, I've got 2 standard ones together. It feels a lot different. One feels like Johnny H5's made it, which is the PlayStation one. The Xbox one feels like it's been made by a professional company. You know what I mean? It actually feels all good quality. all up until you get to the thumbsticks. It's literally like they were like, yeah, this is brilliant, let's chuck any thumbsticks on there. And they've, what is it? Like, anyone that's got one will know what I'm talking about. They literally feel like they're going to snap in your hand. And that's not good, like, at all. They've spoilt what could be an amazing controller by putting that on there. And also making the bits at the back go in too far. I know they do the trigger stops. You need trigger stops with them. Like, I swear, like, you'll lose gunfights because of the distance you've got. That's why the trigger stops are there. It's bad design. They could have fixed it on this one because they knew there was an issue with the Xbox 360, but they didn't bother, which to me is a bit stupid, because like I said, they missed out on making an amazing controller there. A negative for the Xbox is when I got it home, or not when it arrived, I couldn't use my Astro A40s, which destroyed me. The fact that they bothered to give you this headset, which is connected to the bit that I thought I needed for the Astros, and you just sit there looking like a secretary getting ridiculed by your partner because you look like a donut. There's no sound going through it, so you have to have the telly up, which if anyone's in a relationship, they'll understand that the other person doesn't want to listen to you play Call of Duty no matter how amazing you think you are. So I had that all night. It cost me a dress to try to keep it sweet. And then I had to pay another 20 notes to get the stereo bits sent out, or 25 actually, because I got it rushed to be here the next day because obviously I want to play it. So that is just like a nightmare. They could easily put the stereo bit there and make that silly little headset they give, like, make it able to be retracted or pulled out, and then like just use that. You pay enough money for it to make another 20 quid. That they that poor and that hard up that they need that £20 to stop what is an enjoyable experience. You know what I mean? They definitely need to have words about that. So, but yeah, so overall, I'll round this up because I'm rambling. Don't sell one to buy the other, to be honest. There's no need. I know people that have sold PlayStations, got an Xbox, and then they're going to go back to PlayStation because they've got more friends on it, and vice versa. At the end of the day, it's the people that make the gaming experience, the people you play with. And if you leave one to go and get the other, unless you know people there, you're going to be playing on your own, you're not going to like it, and you're going to come back. So just keep the one you're on, you know what I mean? That's why I went from Xbox to PlayStation, Xbox 360 to PlayStation 3, because I had pals on PlayStation 3 that I didn't see as much as I'd like to, so I stopped playing the Xbox to come and play with them. And that's why you log on 9 times out of 10. It's why people are in clans. It's why we do stuff like that, because it makes it more enjoyable. So believe me, do not sell one to buy another, because you might lie to people and say, yeah, it was a good decision, but it won't be. Unless, like I said, you've got people there, because there isn't too much difference. There's plus and minuses about them all. There's lag on the Xbox as well. I forgot about that. People that say there's no lag, they're lying. I've lagged. The game's lagged out, and I felt like I've been in the floor and stuff like that, and I've only had it a week. I've seen people skipping around screens. So people that do that, I think they might be bending the truth a bit, unless I've just been unlucky with the week I've had. So yeah, that happens on both as well, so forget that. Yeah, so that's that anyway. That's the end of it. Right, so coming towards the end of this, thanks for listening again. We're now recruiting Xbox One members for the Bulldog Esports, because we want to do a bit more competitive stuff. We're going to do some LAN events for the PS4 stuff and that, but we also need an Xbox One team for stuff like that, and online gaming, like online competitive, sorry. So if you're at Xbox One and that, come and drop us a line and we'll get you in, get you amongst it all. Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate you spending your time. If you could give a like, I'd appreciate that as well, because I don't get as many as I deserve. Thanks again, and be lucky.